Remember the Academy Awards? I said how he's the worst host in the history of the Academy Awards. And this stupid guy goes up, and it said basically, he is the worst host in the history. He reads the whole thing. And then I think he said something like, ha, 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 he thinks he bothers me, or some crap like that. I said, he's one of the dumbest human beings ever. He should have listened to his wife. What a dope.
The studio felt loud at first, but when Jimmy Kimmel walked onto the stage, something seemed different. The audience expected the usual late-night rhythm, the familiar jokes, but Kimmel did not walk out with his usual smile. He carried a small stack of papers in his hand, placed them carefully on the desk, and looked directly into the camera. The room started becoming quiet. For weeks, Donald Trump had been attacking Kimmel publicly. He called him talentless, mocked his ratings, accused him of being biased, and criticized the network for keeping him on television. It was a pattern people had seen many times before. If a comedian made fun of Trump, then the comedian suddenly became a problem. If someone criticized him publicly, then criticism itself became unfair. Kimmel lifted the papers and held them in front of the audience.
Chimpanzees, wild chimpanzees. She spent years in the jungle observing them, learning about them. And in many ways, I feel like I've been doing similar work over the past 8 years, observing Donald Trump. No offense to the chimpanzees, but... And after a while, I don't know how long exactly, but Dr. Goodall spent most of her time watching them from a distance, began to interact with her fellow primates, and last night, that happened to me too.
Immediately, the crowd reacted with a mix of laughter and surprise because everyone understood what those papers represented. Legal language, warnings, threats, the kind of documents that often arrive carrying expensive words and serious tones. Then Kimmel started reading. He read slowly, emphasizing every formal sentence and every stiff phrase. Under the bright lights of the studio, even the serious legal language started sounding strange and awkward. The message described demands and objections. It warned about consequences and suggested that certain comments had crossed a line. The audience laughed, but Kimmel did not play it entirely as comedy.
Trump hosted the lowest-rated Kennedy Center Honors telecast of all time. I will tell you something. I'd hate to be the White House intern that had to tear that headline out of all the papers and eat them. You know, as I recall, he said he would step down if this happened, right? He said, if I can't beat out Jimmy Kimmel, then I don't think I should be president. And, well, hey, a deal is a deal. Back to Mar-a-Lago you go.